Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We're working on our hat. We got ourselves set up for our ribbing last time and we're all ready to go and work this out with the ribbing. I know sometimes setting up takes a little bit of time and figuring out what we're doing because it just doesn't look right at first, right? So now we've got ourselves ready to go. I've got my ruler here, my fabric ruler, because we want to work this until it's 18 inches long. So this is going to be one long strip, which we will be joining together to fit around our head. So 18 inches is what they're calling for an adult small size hat, okay? So just to give you an idea about sizing. So this is about an adult small, and sometimes different yarns stretch more than others. So we really wanna make sure that we're trying not to stretch this as we're making it, okay? So we're gonna try our very best just to keep going as smoothly as we can. I have that issue. I tend to be sometimes tight, sometimes loose. So we're gonna try and stay consistent, okay? And so to do this, we just wanna repeat row 2, which we had done last time, for the next 18 inches, okay? So when you measure it, don't stretch to 18 inches. Just keep it at the rate that it is. And then once it says 18 inches, you're done, okay? So we had turned our work and this is what we have. So we wanna chain 1. Okay, and then in that same stitch that we were in, we want to give it a slip stitch. So you're going to enter there, you're going to yarn over and pull through again, okay? And then you'll do a slip stitch in each stitch for the next 5 stitches down here, right? So here's 1. All slip stitches. Nice and easy, huh? It is weird that you can make something just out of slip stitches. I think it's kind of cool. But make sure that we're working those back loop only. And as you can see, I'm having to like kind of work my way in there a little bit because it can get a little tight. It is a slip stitch. It's not like doing your nice little single crochets and everything. So just try to have patience. Work your way in, getting that back loop only of your stitch. I think my issue is this is such a big head on this crochet hook here. He is large. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting the right spots here. Okay. And then pull through. Wow, there we go. Okay, so then you would turn your work again. You'd chain 1 again. You'd go into that stitch that you were just in, that same one, and you give it a slip stitch. Okay, and you're just gonna keep doing this until it measures 18 inches, which I think with this bulky yarn, it's gonna be kind of quick. I don't think this is gonna take too long. I'm trying to go slow so you can see it nice and easy and see what I'm doing here so that you can replicate it at your end. But I don't think this is gonna take too long because bulky yarn and these bulky hooks are that's the joy of them. Everything works up so nice and quickly. I love that. I love that. So just keep going with this all the way to your 18 inches long, you know, stop and give it a little check. Now, if you want to make a lot of these hats and you're like, just, you know, how many rows is it? If you want to keep track of rows, just go ahead, you know, how many times you've done it and then turning your work, you know. And that way you can just not have to measure it and you can just know, well, it takes me this many rows because we all have different tightness and everything in our work. So I would chain 1 and then I would just go back loop only, slip stitching the whole way. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna do this till we have 18 inches and then we'll meet up and we'll join our little circle here and get ourselves going with the crown of our hat, okay? And then we will need the different hook. When we start the crown of the hat, we'll need that bigger hook, the 8. So we're using that 6.5 right now, so we'll need the 8 then, okay? So All right, I'm gonna set you free to work up your 18 inches, and I'll meet up with you next time working on our hat. We'll see you then. Thank you, and have a joyful day.